I'm Todd.
And I'm his daughter Victoria.
And welcome back to our channel. Today we thought we'd make you one of Sicily's famous street food snacks.
I know it sounds strange, a street food snack in Sicily, but it's actually from the other side of the island, from Palermo.
And this is just one of many. You can literally walk around and eat your way through Palermo.
What could be better than that?
So today we thought we'd make you the Panelle. It's made with chickpea flour and it's pretty quick and it's very, very tasty.
Really, really good.
So good.
Yeah, they're like a little fritter. Oh, they're just,
I don't even know how to explain. You know what? We're just going to make it for you and then you try this recipe at home and tell us what you think about it. How's that?
I think that's perfect because it's simple, easy, and delicious.
All right, let's get cooking.
Do it. All right, so now we're going to start making these delicious creations. So we have the chickpea flour here. It's 500 grams. So we're just going to open that and we're going to put that directly into the pot here, the whole bag of the 500 grams. We're going to put that in here. And the burner is not on right now.
No.
And we're going to add that directly. And then Dad's going to slowly add in, we're going to do 1.5 liters of cold water. And we're just going to slowly mix this in. Again, the burner is off here. It's almost like making a polenta, for those of you who have done that. So make sure you get all of the side pieces, get it all nice and mixed in there. Maybe you can really smell the chickpea. It smells like hummus. You can see it's getting a little looser.
How's my piece, okay?
Perfect.
I think you could use a little bit more in that corner.
Looking good. So we just want to get that all mixed in with the 1.5 liters of water.
All right, I think that's it.
Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. So it's all nicely dissolved in there. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of salt here. After we do this, we're just going to turn the fire on. Let's mix that in. And we'll turn the heat on. All right, so now that the heat's on, we're just going to continuously mix this while it cooks. Okay, so as you can see, it came to a boil and it's starting to get nice and thick here. So we're just going to keep working it. It's only been a couple of minutes that we've been constantly stirring. So once it came to a boil, we took the whisk out and swapped over to a spoon. And now you can see it's becoming nice and thick and creamy. Almost there. This is when you need man muscles.
Man muscles.
Because now that it's doing this, we have it on a low simmer. We need to work this for about 15 minutes.
Or hairdressing arms.
Yeah, true. Hairdressing arms are good too, huh?
Yeah, anything with a strong arm.
That nice upper body strength. Nice. So we'll just keep working that. The key is constantly working it. So we'll know it's done when it gets thicker and it starts to remove from the sides a little bit. We'll show you that process as well. All right, so as you can see, it's getting nice and thick. We're just about done here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it out on our nice tray. And we're gonna, all right, so now that it's all ready, we're gonna put it on this sheet here and get it all nice and smooth. You can see the consistency there. Look at that, it's beautiful. Nice and creamy.
I hate to say this, but it makes me want to finger paint.
Okay. So now that it's all smooth, we're going to add some parchment here and we're going to just start rolling it to get it even. Nice and smooth. You want it about 1/8 of an inch thick because it's going to puff up once you fry it. So this just smooths out all the imperfections, the lumps if there are any. All right, so as you can see, this has flattened out beautifully. So now what I'm gonna do is just the last few rolls just to make sure it's nice and smooth. Little imperfections are absolutely fine. Does not need to be perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this cool for a little bit and then we'll be cutting it and getting it ready to fry. All right, so let's let it cool. All right, so now that it's cool, we're gonna start cutting this. You can see it's a nice thickness and it's kind of turned into a little jelly here. So we're just gonna cut these. You can do whatever shape you like, but traditionally they do almost like a little triangle. So we're gonna go in here and cut it into a rectangle, then a square, and then you go in and you do the triangle shape here. So you'll get a nice little wedge.
I can get the other one too for you.
Thank you. So let's go in, get another nice little triangle wedge, perfect. And continue on here. And just continue.
You can see how.
Yeah, they're jelly. So we'll just continue cutting these little wedges here.
Okay, so we're going to finish cutting these up and then we are going to show you as we fry them and finish them.
Perfect, sounds good.
All right.
All right, so now that the oil is heated, we're gonna be putting in these chickpeas. And check this out. So initially they're gonna just sink directly to the bottom, but that's okay. So as they start to cook, you see how they pop right back up? That's perfect. So you don't wanna crowd it too much, that's probably good. And I have this little handy dandy contraction here, but you can just use whatever. Tongs. All right, so they're starting to cook a little bit more. You can see how they're puffing up here nicely, beautiful. Not done yet though, so we want them to be a little bit more golden. So we're gonna let them finish cooking. Okay, so see how now they're floating beautifully and they've puffed up and they're a little golden brown? That means they're done. All right, so we're gonna take them, we're gonna put them over here on a sheet. Okay, so we're gonna just put those directly on here. We have some paper towel going, just to get rid of any excess oil. And then what we're gonna do is salt them. So now we're just gonna be adding some more to the oil. And now we'll salt the other ones. So what are we gonna use, Dad?
So we're going to be using some sea salt from the other side of the island, Marcella area. You have some nice salt fields there.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are flavored ones. So this is a pecorino, and also we have some rosemary one.
And the interesting thing about this is it's actually a salt flour, which is interesting because it's not recommended to cook with it. It's recommended to use it as a topping.
And the reason for that is that it's a mineral salt, so that if it's heated, it'll destroy the minerals.
Yeah.
So you just use it for like salads or topical things like this.
And this is a really good one too. It's with lemon. Yum. So delicious. But you can see how it's almost like a light fleck as opposed to granular.
Maybe I should use this one next.
Well, we can use that on the next batch.
All right.
See which one we like better. So you can flip these. What I'm doing is I'm just tossing them because once they start to come to a float, that means they have a little bit of a crisp on the edge. So at that point you can start tossing them. So you don't have to worry about perfectly flipping them over. So we'll just toss these. They almost look like little tortilla chips. And they're just smelling so good. They almost get a nutty scent as they're almost finished. And as you can see with this one, how it's really puffed up. Let me get the other side for you. So you can see how it's really puffed. See how it just really puffed up there? That's delicious. All right, so we'll let those finish cooking. That one's almost done. And then we'll salt them.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're gonna be taking these guys out because they look perfect. And which salt are we gonna use this time, Dad?
All right, so this one I'm going to use the lemon flavored
sea salt.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
I'm just gonna give it a good shake.
Too. And these two. Perfect. They almost get really light when they're done cooking, because when you put them in, they're rather heavy, but when they're done, they're nice and light and fluffy.
You can really smell the lemon.
And it's important to salt them right when they come out when they're nice and hot, because then the salt sticks to them beautifully.
Now, I know it seems like I'm putting a lot of salt, but what I like to do afterwards is like put it the other side and then kind of roll it on the salt that's on the paper.
Nice.
So you're not wasting anything.
That's a good idea.
All right, we finally finished. And what do you think, Victoria?
I think they look and smell delicious.
So yummy.
Did you try one yet?
No, but I want to. Yeah, can try one.
I want to see what you think first. Ah, now look at that. You can see how it's open. Look at that. So good. See,
You
that's
did well.
Oh, I did? You think?
Yeah,
Let's see.
come out really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like we're in Palermo.
It is. I feel like I'm walking the streets in Palermo. Where's the little accordion?
What do we call these? Sicilian popcorn.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna finish enjoying these. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as turn on your notifications.
Yes. So we're gonna say goodbye for now.
Ciao.
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 Ciao.